Today we're going to talk about creating effective enrollment models. The last thing I'd like to do is talk about myself, but I'll introduce myself very briefly. My name is Mo Al-Sumidai, and I've worked in the biopharmaceutical industry for nearly 10 years now. And right now at Annex Clinical, we're a strategic business consulting firm. We specialize in data analysis and predictive modeling for clinical trials. And in addition to that, I'm currently affiliated with the Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, and I work with the Echo Informatics and Cardiac Ultrasound Research Program there. So, we do a lot of groundwork in terms of what's going on at the study sites, and consulting with sponsors as well as working on the floors allows me to provide a pretty comprehensive perspective as to what's going on when it comes to subject enrollment challenges. So what are the learning objectives today? We're going to talk about subject enrollment challenges and patient engagement issues. Everyone's talking about patient engagement and patient centricity even, and we're still trying to define what that means. And there's different ways to approach that. And we're going to talk about what those challenges are, okay? We're going to employ effective models for clinical trial subject enrollment. We're going to go through actually some of the actual factors that are impacting subject enrollment using some data that very, very few people have actually seen. Then we're going to show you, how to develop, manage, and measure enrollment campaigns, and then develop business infrastructures, which basically, reside at the study site's end when it comes to clinical trials. The thing is in my experience, oftentimes sponsors approach us with very fixed protocols, but we oftentimes have to deny them because they simply don't fit into our infrastructure. However, what we've seen is if you adopt your system at the study site to match and fit into the protocol, that tends to work really well. So I'm going to show you how you can do that, and then leveraging pharmacies and technology for subject enrollment. So that's pretty much what we're going to go through. We'll get started with the first section here to go through the challenges. Okay, so we're going to go through some literature searches and what's said in the literature. Some of it is my experience too with regards to what the challenges are. I think this is the most important challenge, and it's protocol design. Now, the FDA mentions that the protocol, as well as many regulatory authorities, even including the EMA, they mention that the protocol is the blueprint of your clinical trial. And if it's poorly designed, it increases the risk of audits. For example, if you look here at the total number of endpoints from 2002 to 2012, those nearly doubled. The total number of procedures have increased. Eligibility criteria has gone up from 31 to 50. And what I can tell you is this, okay? If you look at the very bottom here, the total numbers of patients randomized has declined on average compared to prior years. So basically what this is saying is that protocols are getting more complex, and because of that complexity, we're able to enroll less patients. Well, why is that the case? So I did a case study with a recent IRB, or with an IRB here. Yep.
Where is this data taken from? Is this studies filed with the FDA, or what's the source?
So the source here is Ken Getz from Tufts, and he did this data analysis in aggregate with metadata solutions.
Right, so you don't know what geography this covers? Is this the world or the U.S.?
He did not mention in the literature where that happened.
Okay, thanks.
But what I do know is this: in my own experience, when I actually was trying to confirm this analysis by doing a smaller version of this here in New York, and I worked with a local IRB who actually did log the enrollment rates as well as the number of inclusion and exclusion criteria. And sure enough, if you go beyond, I would say 15 criteria, statistically, your enrollment rates start to go down. And it just makes sense, because if you have too many IE criteria, you're going to filter through more and more and more patients, and you'll have patients that are less qualified. So regardless, I would assume that this would be very similar, given this finding, it would be very similar everywhere around the globe, not just in the US or Canada or other areas.